Hi folks, soon I will be able to share more exclusive rumors about the new Fujifilm GFX 100 RF fixed lens medium format camera coming March 20. I also have rumors coming soon for the new Panasonic camera coming in April, and also rumors about the new Sony camera that will not be the A7 V that has been delayed, and a new Sony super exciting stunning lens, something never seen before. But today in this video I wanna share exclusive info I got from the CP Plus show about the new Schneider E-mount lenses, but then also talk about Sigma and Panasonic. There are many news and interviews, and I want to quickly give you an overview about what came out from the CP Plus show, about the news and rumors. I think it's very interesting, and then we wrap it up, and in my next videos I will talk about the next gear coming very soon that is super exciting. So again, you absolutely have, first of all, like this video to help in the YouTube algorithm. As you know, I'm a small channel, a fighting gets big channel, so clicking that like helps a lot. And of course, subscribe and hit the notification button if you don't want to miss the upcoming exciting rumors. Okay, let's kick off with a private note. I'm here in Antwerp now, in Belgium, where I lived for 10 years, in my house. On the background, far away, I have two kids watching their phones and playing a bit. And they promised me to be silent. If you hear them, let me know in the comment system, then I will get mad to them, okay? But hopefully they're silent, right? You're silent, or? Yeah, no reaction. I really trained them well. So let's kick off with the exclusive news I got about Schneider. As you know, Schneider, just like Zeiss, came back with new lenses after many years. For Zeiss it took 6 years to get back to photographic lenses. For Schneider, I think more than a decade. And Schneider first of all announced the partnership with Samyang. So they are developing and designing lenses together. They are then produced by Samyang in Korea, and they will go on sale in 2025. The first lens they announced is the 12-24mm 2.8 full frame E-mount autofocus lens, and here you can see some images of the lens at the CP Plus show. This is a working prototype version you can see here, and what I really like about this lens is that it is super compact and also it takes filters. So this is really a nice lens. Schneider and Samyang didn't unveil when the lens will be available exactly. They say 2025, but no idea if it's late 2025, mid 2025, whatever. And they didn't unveil the pricing, but I got the pricing info from a source and also some additional specs that have been unveiled at the CP Plus show. So the specs are 77mm filter size, 0.18 meter close focus distance, and the weight is 445 grams. And now the exclusive info I can share is that the price will be around $1,100. So this is a very intriguing lens in my opinion because of the because it's lightweight, compact, and takes filters. The price is obviously very competitive. Of course, we have to see how the optical performance of the lens will be, if there is indeed some performance boost thanks to the Schneider optical design history and legacy. But now I have a second info to share for you that is again exclusive. First of all, Schneider is not only making this lens, but they also did show a mock-up of a second lens they're working on. You can see the image here. The same source told me that this lens will start at 24mm, will be another fast zoom lens. I guess it will be a 24-70mm 2.8. You can see that this lens is indeed a tiny bit bigger than a 12-24, so my guess is this is a 24-70 2.8, and I don't know when this lens will be coming. I think more likely early 2026. But I'm happy that Schneider and Samyang are working together and making new zoom lenses that could be compact, affordable, and hopefully also optically very good. So this was the news regarding Schneider Samyang. I have one more news that has been officially shared by Sigma CEO Yamaki. He said a new 35mm 1.2 art lens will be announced in 2025. This is a lens for the Sony E and the Leica L-mount cameras, and we have an old 35 1.2 that is very big in size, and Yamaki said they now have the technology and knowledge to make the same lens more compact and still optically superior. So think something like a 50 1.2, tiny bit bigger but optically top notch. So I'm very happy they are making this lens, so we will get definitely a 35 1.2 full frame autofocus lens from Sigma this year. And in general, he said there will be many new art lenses coming in 2025. And now let's talk about Sigma and Panasonic. Both have released a couple of interviews, and they actually shared a couple of interesting info. Let's kick off with Sigma, because Sigma Siri Yamaki shared already the info about the 35 1.2. He also gave me two info that were really interesting. First of all, he said that it is part of his long-term plan to make a proper normal Sigma L-mount camera that is not fancy and curious, let's say crazy, like the Sigma BF or something niche like the FP camera. They want to make a bigger, proper camera that fits the lenses they make, like a 300-600mm 4.0 that is really stunning. He realized he needs also to make a nice Sigma camera for lenses like this, because you cannot really hold a 300-600mm on a BF camera like you see here from the CP Plus show, where someone really tried it out. There will be probably down the road L-mount camera, even if it's not Foveon. I think a normal classic Sigma L-mount camera. I think that would be great, because we only have Panasonic making, let's say, normal photography camera, because Leica cameras are very expensive and Sigma cameras are kind of weird or fancy. Having more normal classic cameras that people can use with big lenses and so forth and have a better ergonomic, then that would be nice if Sigma would do it. So that was the first info. The second info is Sigma Siri Yamaki actually gave me kind of a big hope, because he said Foveon is likely not coming in 2025. And the fact that he said it's likely not coming actually sounds very positive for 2026. It means they're actually closer than you think to really making a Foveon full-frame sensor. I really thought it would take still 4-5 years before it gets into a real production camera. But he said likely not 2025. If it would be, that means that 2026 maybe we will get a Foveon full-frame sensor that is ready to be implemented in a Sigma camera. And I probably am one of the few guys out there that is really looking forward to this, because it's a completely different kind of sensor tech. Being only available in L-mount could be like another beacon tech that attracts people to join the L-mount system. And now let's talk about the Panasonic interview, because Panasonic actually shared a couple of interesting info. First of all, they say they recognize that there is a high demand for fixed lens cameras, and they're already working in that direction to offer more fixed lens cameras. Panasonic made in the past great fixed lens cameras like the LX series. That's really great to hear, so I can't wait to see what kind of product is coming. There's no other info. We don't know if it's still this year or next year, but it's coming. The second info you shared, they recognize they are still lagging behind in the L-mount lens offerings, particularly in the telephoto range. So they're working on it, and they're actually in talk with all the partners so that they share information about what's needed in the L-mount lens range to close their distance to the offerings from Sony, Canon and Nikon. So hopefully some telephoto lenses are coming, but this is already a great news that we hear this officially from an interview. So fixed lens camera, telephoto lenses. And third news is that Panasonic confirmed again that the S1H successor is in development. So it's coming for sure. When it's coming, we don't know. I told you that in April Panasonic will have an official camera announcement, but I think this is not going to be the S1H2. So that's an info I can share today. Now I will go back to my kids. I think you heard them. They started to talk. They were not as good as I expected. So I will punish them in some way, not give them chocolate today. Joking. And that's really it for today. So again, a kind reminder to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned, because as soon as I can I will share really exciting news. Okay folks, see you.